Welcome to the Jude Akinkwade channel. If this is your first time, thank you so much for joining. Ensure you like, subscribe, turn on the notification button, and share this video with your loved ones. If it's not your first time, thank you for always engaging with my video. In this video, very quickly, I'm going to be sharing proven strategies to study and pass your business environment examination. All right, so I know that so many of you, you're new to ICANN. Some of you are from the medical background, some of you engineering, and different courses. It does not matter. Whatever course you studied, it's fine. One thing I need you to know is that ICANN papers are very, very easy, especially at the foundation stage. There's no paper in foundation that is difficult, none. And that's what I want to share with you in this video. So specifically in this video, I'm going to be sharing strategies, I'll be sharing system processes, okay, on how you can study, assimilate, and eventually pass, all right, your exams. All right, and for this video, I'll be sharing that, I'll be doing that for business environment. So do get a pen, get your journal, and jot, okay? I need you to pay rapt attention to me. All right, so like I usually love to do, I'm going to start by breaking down what this paper is. Okay, so the paper is business environment. So what makes up this paper? There are two keywords here. We have business and we have environment. Okay, so we need to look at these two elements, the element of business, the element of the environment, okay, for you to have an wholesome understanding of this paper and what to expect in this paper, as well as what to expect in your exam. All right, so stay with me, pay very rapt attention, because if you can, this is more like 90% of what I want to share with you in this video, and if you can catch this, you are good to go. Okay, so let's go. Two keywords: business, environment. So what is business? Let's start with that. All right, so you all know what business is. Business, there are different definitions. Okay, so you want to look at the process, all right, the elements, the parties, okay, the behavior, okay, all right. Now we'll now extend it to the environment, okay, because business also, there is an environment for business. Business is conducted somewhere. All right, so this environment can be physical, all right, it can be attitudinal. Okay, are you with me? Just stay with me. All right, so we said business, so you understand business to be the commercial activity, buying and selling, all right, between individuals at a particular point in time, all right, based on certain terms of references. Okay, now once you understand, now you see how I'm taking it at a very high level. Business environment, just looking at the business component. All right, and so I've said that the business components are looking at the people, the processes, the elements. All right, and I said it could be attitudinal, all right, and different things. Okay, now let's look at the environment part of it. The environment is where this is taking place. It could be physical, all right, it could be how do I put it, the environment. Okay, now if you've understood what I've said thus far, let's combine the two and let's see what exactly you should be expecting in this paper. So business environment, very, very simple here. Okay, now let's look at your study pack. Let's see what you're expected to know, and after we look at this, then I'll tell you exactly what you should do. Okay, so you can see business processes and environment. Okay, you can see the role of professional accountant in business and society. You can see management and organizational behavior. You can see elements of economics. You can see technology and data analysis. All right, so basically in this paper, in this course, you want to look at everything about business. Okay, you want to look at and also the role of professional accountant. So when you're studying this course, one thing I want you to do, all right, now you know that what you're looking at is business. Okay, you need to put yourself, you need to position your mind and take up the mind of someone that is doing business. All right, so depending on the question, depending on the topic, okay, depending on the chapter that you're studying, just put yourself in the position of whatever scenario that is being painted. All right, so if it's a business scenario, put yourself as one of the parties. in whatever business relationship is being explained. Okay, no, also, so imagine it's a business. Just remember the store, the pharmacy, the supermarket on your street. All right, and just adapt whatever you're being taught to that supermarket, to that pharmacy. Sometimes you want to assume yourself as the owner of that supermarket, all right, and relate what you're being taught to yourself as the owner of that business. Okay, so the role of professional accountant, you want to assume that you are the accountant, all right, in this business environment. So what is expected of you as an accountant? And that is where you're going to be looking at the ethics. You're looking at professional ethics. Okay, you're talking integrity, all right, and all of that. Okay, so you want to look at all of this in, as in taking yourself, putting yourself in the place of this accountant. All right, so we've talked about business processes. So you want to look at the entire process, all right, the environment, where is it conducted, the types of businesses that we have. Sole proprietorship, meaning it's only you, it's just your business. Your name, for instance, Jude and Sons, okay, or Jude Ventures, all right, or a typical POS business, all right. It could be a limited company, limited liability. So the underlying thing is put yourself in the position. Okay, so if it's a limited company, limited by shares and all of that, all right, so imagine yourself, all right, registering a company, you have staff members and all of that. Okay, now we have management and organizational behavior. Put yourself, imagine you have a company and you have a team of management. Okay, how should they behave? How should they communicate? What is the line of communication? Okay, so all of these things are what you would encounter in this paper, all right, in the chapters. Just remember, put yourself in the scenario. Once you do that, it makes sense, all right, and you cannot forget. All right, so all you need to do to reproduce this in the exam, or to reproduce this during your revision, is just remember your example. All right, so if you use the example of the pharmacy in your street, just remember the pharmacy in your street, okay, and just reverse engineer the whole process. All right, so you remember that and you will not forget. This is the same thing you should do in your exam. Just remember the supermarket and you would remember the answer. Also, another thing that you'll be looking at in this paper is elements of economics. All right, so this is where some little calculation will come into play. So you're looking at the forces of demand and supply to calculate demand and all of that. That's the calculation aspect. Okay, now you would also be looking at tech and data analysis. Okay, so you're looking at e-commerce. Now the world has gone digitized. Okay, so this one is also very, very practical, and that is one good thing about business environment as a paper. It's very practical. The practicability cannot be overlooked. All right, so you can easily relate with things around you. All right, so looking at technology, when you get to the technological aspect or the elements and data analysis, just sit down and think of Temu. All right, now if you've bought goods on Temu, now put yourself, remember that scenario. How was it? What were the advantages? You sat in your house, you could order over the phone, you didn't waste time, there was accountability system, ease of payment, you got your goods without having to commute, transportation cost was reduced, you had better, you could spend your time in, to do other things. Okay, what were the disadvantages? Sometimes what you order might not be necessarily what you got, the goods might have been tampered with. You can, the good thing is all right, the good thing about these guys is that sometimes even if you do not read, you can pass the exam. Okay, there are ways to these things, but I'm not saying you should not read. You didn't get that from me. You have to read. Okay, I'm trying to show you how practical and how easy this paper is. Okay, so just put yourself, just remember, if you've not even done Temu, probably it's Jumia, you've done Jumia, think about the pros, the conditions, put yourself in a place. Just ensure that whatever you're doing, use your personal experience, put it into your own experience or your friend's experience, or an experience of someone or something that you know or that you can easily relate with. All right, now, so I've broken this down. Now I've given you one great skill, one great strategy to approach business environment. Now here is my advice while you're studying. Okay, I would advise you get a new note. All right, take your jottings. All right, so while you're studying, just take your jottings. There are certain things that you might not have to jot down, or you might not have to write, because you understand, as in you probably just did that yesterday, or you know it. Some of you know what a sole proprietorship is, or a sole proprietor is. All right, so sole proprietorship is the process. Okay, sole proprietor is the person. All right, sole proprietorship is the business, sole proprietor is the person. Okay, so you know what that is. Your dad, or even you, probably you have a POS business, so you don't need to write anything. You know what that is. You know the features, you know the advantages, you know the disadvantage. All right, when you're sick, no business for that day, no money for that day, so you understand all of that. So once you are able to do what I said initially, you're good to go. All right, so you want to jot down the things that are very important, the things that you feel you do not know you need to know. All right, jot them down. So once you're approaching this, another thing you want to do is in this study pack. All right, in this study pack, there are certain so at the beginning of every chapter, they will tell you what to expect. Okay, so let me drag that up. They will tell you your learning objectives. For instance, business processes and environment. Here are your learning objectives. All right, so you want to learn the nature of business, the types, the objectives. You want to learn business and organizational structure and choices. You are now want to learn the business environment. So once you're done studying this chapter, all right, you want to ask yourself, so do I now know the nature of businesses? All right, so usually at the end of the chapter also you would have a review and all of that. Try and attempt the question. If you can, you're good to go. Then ask yourself, do I understand the nature of the business, the types of business? Just list them. All right, the objectives. Now anyone that is blurry to you, go back to your notes, read them. That is how to retain. Okay, so that is how to retain. Now so far in this video, I've shared with you how to study. I've given you proven strategies, all right, on how to study and pass your examination. Once you can use the system that I've taught you, you should be good to go. But that is not all. Now I've shared strategies with you. Okay, what if I can help you, or we can literally hold your hands to know every topic that is in this paper? All right, so we've created an academy where you can join, where you can take lectures properly. Okay, take lectures and pass your next exam, all of your papers, without having a receipt in any of your papers. So here is the ICANN Success Blueprint Academy, where we have one simple goal: to ensure that you pass your next ICANN exam at one sitting. Now, one beautiful thing about our platform is this: you are free to take lectures anytime, anywhere. All right, either you're in the bathroom, you're in the bedroom, you're in traffic, commuting. In fact, literally, we're giving you your life back. All right, so as opposed to what every other person does out there, you need to attend lectures Monday to Friday. Your Saturdays are fully booked. You don't have a life of your own anymore once the diet starts and all of that. You can't even attend your uncle's wedding, your brother's wedding. You should be the best man, but you cannot attend because of ICANN. All right, it's your birthday, you can't celebrate because you don't want to be overjoyous and all of that. No. We are giving you your life back. We want you to enjoy your life while you're taking exam. All right, you don't have to be denied. You are free to go and watch your football club play, celebrate the win, celebrate the victory. All right, so you can take lectures any day, anytime, anywhere, at 5 a.m., at 12 a.m. We are with you in your pocket. All you need to do is just come to our platform, www.icansuccessblueprints.com.ng. all right, once you do, it brings you to this window. All right, you can click start learning. Once you click, it takes you down. We've had amazing testimonies from our students, past students that has gone through our system and they've passed. We've had students that have passed all papers at one sitting, students that passed easily. We have a lot of chartered accountants now. You can see students passed all their papers, students on their first attempt passing even all papers, students qualifying writing all papers at professional level, first attempt, passing all. All right, so we have a lot of those testimonials, and we want to make you the next. Okay, and one of our core vision is to produce ICANN prize winners. All right, so we want to make you an ICANN prize winner, and we have the strategies, we have the systems, we have the framework to ensure that we do. All right, so you can access our world-class tutors any day, anytime, anywhere. You get to study at your pace, you learn exam strategies, okay, and you join a community of ICANN students just like you. One amazing thing is you're going to be taught by the best of the best, the top 1%. You've got ICANN prize winners as tutors. We have first class graduates as tutors. Okay, so like I was saying, with our system on our platform adjusts to your internet connection. Okay, so you can be in the village and you're attending classes. Okay, you don't have to go around the village looking for a good spot, internet, where there is internet. No, you don't have to do all of that. So you can be in one small hut in your village, one small room in your village, and you're attending lectures. You can be commuting, probably you're traveling internationally, you're under the tunnel and the network is not so good. Our system would automatically adjust to your internet connection, ensuring that even if you're using 1G, okay, you can still attend lectures. All right, so wherever you are, anytime, go to the platform, attend lectures. Okay, that is not all. We are not just leaving you to watch videos and attend lectures. No, while you're watching videos and attending lectures, you can ask your tutor questions. All right, so you get to a point, you're confused, we have a feature, all right, in the platform where you ask your questions. Once you ask your questions, your tutor will answer your question. Your tutor will attend to you. And that is also not all. We are also not just leaving you to watch recorded videos or attend lectures on your own. No. After every 3 weeks, all right, when you join us, after every 3 weeks, we have live lectures. So we come live, you see your tutor face to face, in flesh and in blood. And what we're literally coming to do is we're coming to review the topics in the previous 3 weeks, solve past questions extensively. So it's just solving past questions for the topics that you've attended in the last 3 weeks, okay? And then your tutor gets to ask you questions and gets to answer all your questions. Amazing, right? With this system, you cannot fail. You cannot fail. Now that is not all also. All right, so we are integrating some amazing AI features that would understudy you. All right, that is personalized to you. Our system would understudy you, would get how you like to read, or the best way for you to read, for you to assimilate. So some persons, they love to use mnemonics. Some persons love a lot of diagrams, okay? Some persons love a lot of examples. Our system would just literally profile you, all right, and then teach you based on how you like to study, okay? That is different from what I've mentioned earlier, okay? So we have our tutors there, okay? Now when our tutors are not there, we have this system, okay? So all you need to do is just put a topic there, and our AI, your AI personalized tutor will do the rest. Now that is also not all. This is mind-blowing, guys. We're developing question bank, okay? The question bank is also AI assisted. All you need to do is just put the topic in the AI in our question bank, and you would have access to all of the years where that particular question has been examined, from 2014 up to the last diet, okay? And that's not all. Our system will then answer the question for you and give you strategies on how to approach this system. Guys, this is amazing, okay? So here is the platform. Again, you want to access the platform, go to www.theicansuccessblueprint.com.ng. as you can see on the screen. Once you get there, you want to click on so you have the various levels, all right? So we have the various levels: foundation level, skills, and professional. What you want to do, please click on the appropriate level. If you're in the foundational level, click on foundation, okay? You're in skills level, click on skills. You're in professional, click on professionals. You can see the various papers or courses that we have under each level. For foundation, we have 4 courses. For skills, we have 6 courses, and at the professional level we have 5 courses. Okay, so when you click on this, you'll be able to see the different papers, and you can then click on any of the papers or all of the papers that you are taking, all right, depending on what depending on the paper you're taking. Now also, let me quickly mention that on the platform you can easily sign in. Okay, so once you've gone through all of this, you can come back and sign into your dashboard. So you have personalized dashboard. As you're taking lectures, you can track, all right, so there's level of percentage. You can track your level of percentage, okay, just to know how you're doing, how far you've gone, and all of that. Okay, so I'm going to click on foundation level. All right, so let's click on foundation level. Once you click, it takes you to this window. So here is foundation level. You can see the various courses at the foundation level. All right, so you have business environment, you have corporate business law, financial accounting, and management accounting. All right, so just click the paper that you want to attend lectures for. All right, and here are the amazing tutors that we have for at this level. All right, we have prize winners, we have first class graduates. Right here are your amazing tutors. Okay, so again, click the respective paper that you have that you want to attend lectures for. Now, what if you want to attend all of the papers? Okay, you don't have to click one after the other. All right, so our system helps you add all of them together, okay, so that it's easy, it's seamless on your own part. Okay, so we're just going to click on business environment. Once you click on business environment, it takes you to this window. So here is the business environment window. All you need to do, okay, so because I've not enrolled in any of the courses yet, okay, so this is it's the foundation paper in foundation. That's your tutor. Okay, we have not enrolled in any courses yet, so all you just want to do here is you want to click on view cards. Okay, you want to click on view cards. So I'm going to click on view cards. Let's do that very quickly. Once you click, it takes you to this environment here. Okay, it takes you to this environment here. So we can see business environment here. Now for foundation paper go for 15,500. okay, this is very, very affordable as against what you have outside. In fact, it's too cheap for all the amazing benefits that our platform offers. Okay, you're getting your life back. You're studying at your own pace. You have accountability. Lest I forget, you're also going to be paired with a mentor. You're going to have a personal mentor, right? So we're going to group you with one of the tutors who would act as your mentor. So you have challenges, you need wisdom, you need ideas, you just need something very quickly that would help you out. Easily reach out to your tutor would walk you out of it. Okay, and finally, you're going to be assigned to a study buddy. All right, so you're going to be studying in groups if you're interested anyways. Okay, so for all of that 15,500, it's actually 20,500, but we're giving you discount if you're leveraging this now. Okay, so you get to save 5,000. So for 15,500, you have access to all of these amazing benefits. So business environment is chosen, that you can see that here, 15,500. Now if you want to add other papers, okay, you can add them here. So you just click on add to cart. So let's add corporate business law. You click on add to cart, click on, once it's added to your cart, clicking until everything is added to your cart. Okay, then you will see everything here. All right, you see the total cost that you're meant to pay. Please confirm that you did not mistakenly add the paper that you should not be added, and that you added all the papers that you need to add. Anyways, even if you don't add all the paper, you can always go back and add the papers manually, just that you would have to go through the process from the start. Okay, so we have added I believe we have added corporate business law. All right, so let's confirm that. All right, so you can see that we have business environment, we have corporate business law. You can see the total estimated of 31,000 naira. Okay, so if you want, you can still add financial accounting, management accounting, but we are not going to do that. So what you want to do is you want to click on proceed to checkout. Okay, so once you do it will bring you to this window, something like this. Okay, something like this. Yeah, so you can see, please confirm that the cost tallies. Okay, all right, so yes, it does. So you can see business environment, you can see corporate business law, you can see the total 31,000. all right, so what you want to do next is just click on place order. So please fill in the details here, your details here. All right, please do fill that in. I know phone number is optional. Please fill in your phone number. It helps us to track if there's any challenge, you can easily reach out to you. Do not make any mistake, put your email address, your most active email address, okay, so that also if there's any challenge, we can reach out to you, you can reach us to us, and our mails will not bounce. So click on place order. When you do that, you'll be able to use your card. You can also make transfers, okay? And if you want to just want to do a direct transfer manually, all right, please do your transfer to these account details here. All right, so money points, this account number, this is name. Okay, once you're done, send your proof of payment. Okay, send your name, the amounts paid, proof of payment, and the papers paid for to this email address displayed on the screen. Okay, or you can send it to this WhatsApp number. WhatsApp, please. All right, send it to this number. Okay, now let me quickly mention that what if, you might be asking, what if you don't have the money to pay now and you need to take lectures because time is running? Yes, we have a special provision, a special consideration for you. You can get to pay, you can get to split your payment. Okay, so we accept part payments, you accept installmental payments. Okay, so what you want to do is go ahead, make a deposit. All right, make a deposit. Once you make your deposit, make a deposit into these account details. Once you make a deposit, send your name, the amount paid, the proof of payment, the papers paid for, okay, to either this email address or the WhatsApp number. All right, so once we receive that, we would ask you a couple of questions. Once we do, then we will add you to the system manually. Okay, so we'll add you to our portal, to the academy manually, while you complete your payment. All right, so easy breezy. With ICANN Success Blueprint, you cannot miss it. Okay, you are guaranteed that your next paper will be your best paper. Once again, in this video, I've shared with you what to expect. I've shared with you proven strategies to study and pass your business environment examination. Finally, I'm going to drop the link to join our WhatsApp community for ICANN Success Blueprint Academy. I'll share the link to join the WhatsApp community in the description. Okay, so just check the description for the video and you would be able to access that. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, if it's your first time, do not forget to turn on that notification button. Ensure you subscribe. All right, comment, let me know that you got value in this video. Let me know, okay, and share the video with your friends. If it's not your first time, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be doing this same video for your other papers at the foundation level, and that is why you want to turn on that notification button and do subscribe. All right guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.